Here. Hey, you want to see something cool? I mean, like really, really cool?
Welcome to Wizard101.
You could chalk it up and say nostalgia, but I like to think there's a little bit more than just rose-tinted glasses. When it comes to MMOs, what most people remember fondly was Club Penguin, RuneScape, and Toontown. Oh, and MapleStory, but we don't talk about that gaming company anymore. Unless you're really old, then it's probably World of Warcraft. For many players though, this was like the foundation for a crack addict itching to get their daily fix. Except the drug of choice in this case was gaming with other people. Now sadly, not that many people can enjoy the dopamine rush of pumping nostalgia through your veins, so you'll have to settle with real drugs, since most of the MMOs I've mentioned have either shut down or went quote-unquote rewritten, which is just a remaster or a new coat of paint. The originals though, most of them are gone. I'm no stranger to this game, so you could say I'm biased and everything I spout is a bunch of nostalgia gibberish. But anyways, when considering a game this old, we have to take a look at what holds up. And you may ask, what holds up? Well, not really much, except for the duct tape since this game was built upon old programming code. I mean, it is 15 years or so. You may ask, why do I still play this game? It doesn't matter. I want to know why other people play this game, not frogs. The most important part in any game's long-term success is a community. If it don't got one, then it'll bite the dust, or get gobbled up by a bigger community. Yes, this game has a relatively inconsistent community, in terms of size versus the player base, of which the majority are 18 to 25-year-olds, some of which are pretty lonely people. So, how's the community? Well, the developers don't exactly listen to players most of the time, and that's the odd part. However, they do try and make some good updates every now and then, no matter how small that may be, to try and keep their audience happy. Sort of like a little loyalty store for you to gamble your monthly tokens for being a member in exchange for garbage. It's like a mixture of fuck you and here have a cookie, which most gaming companies tend to do. Deep down in your minds, you're all thinking this. Okay, let me see. Whoa! Ultra rare water mold tribal shield? Holy crap, now I can decorate my island getaway that I can't even afford. What a nice ultra rare item. Yeah, ultra rare piece of shit, guys. A big part of the community are the content creators. Personally, I don't know any of them. And I'm in my own little pond in a big ocean of content. And if I tried to swim in that ocean, I'd probably drown in content. The YouTube content creators of any game are an important part of a game's ecosystem. They're like the trees that take in carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. YouTubers take shit in and spit facts out, for the most part. If we didn't have any YouTube content on a game, then there'd be nobody that would want to make you play that game. Besides the most obvious question, does this game get updates? Yes it does. Although I don't think most people can consider microtransactions and an in-game event to be an update. I think I thoroughly covered that. Over the years, the game has become more money hungry than what it used to be.
First thing you need to know about loot is that everything is time-based, meaning you put in time, you get rewards back. So the longer the combat, the more loot, and vice versa. We have it in a way where 1 minute of playtime equals
That's quite big.
And I'm sad to admit this, but now loot boxes are all on the rage, which plays into players' addictions of having to spend more and more. When they have all these cool, rare items like mounts or clothes, it's hard to quit playing a game when you have so much stuff there. The next point I want to touch up on is the ease and access to pick up and play. And no, I'm not trying to sell you on this game. However, if KingsIsle wants to sponsor me, I'm here. This game is not difficult at all. If you pick a card, then you can play this game. There is no deep thinking. If you get your dick stuck somewhere, that's your own fault for being stupid. This game literally handholds you in the beginning and teaches you everything you have to see. The great thing about this is, if you're a college student where you can only play for certain times of the year, this allows you to come back without having to feel like everything changed all of a sudden. Now, when you start most MMOs, it feels like you're trapped in a small box suffocating because there's so much shit on the screen. It overwhelms your senses and makes you go, what's going on? This doesn't do that. You jump in, pick cards, it hits, and if the creature's still alive, it hits you. When I said ease and access to pick up and play, I really do mean it. All you have to do is use a blade spell, then wait around to hit with an AoE to kill everything. This is the gameplay loop for most of the game. It doesn't change. Now, one important thing I wanted to add is the game did get ported on Steam, but you see those numbers? Does it look like 4 million players? I don't even know why they ported this game to Steam in the first place. For one thing, I already have an account on the main website and I can't even play it on Steam using that account. Also, there's no way to link it, so why the fuck would I even play it on Steam? If I wanted to buy stuff in the game with real life money, it redirects me to the main site anyways. So what's the point? As far as I know, there's no benefits for me. So what exactly makes people play this game? I'd like to think that it's a culmination of a lot of things. Memories of playing, the curiosity of what the game has become, and for lonely people to chat with others. Also begging. Lots and lots of begging. That's really all I had for this video. If you like this video, why not subscribe? It would help me a lot. Also, we have a wonderful Discord community for you guys to talk about games in general. Beyond that, I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys.